The pocket universe began as an accident. A quantum torsion manifold wrapped around a singularity seed had been stabilized inside a lattice of photonic crystal scaffolds. The original intention was purely academic, a teaching tool for Academy of Superdimensional Pedagogy. At first, the experiment astonished even its creators. They had sculpted a perfectly attuned microcosmos, a sphere of hyper-time, only a few kilometers across, with adjustable expansion rates and a fixed gateway tethered to their laboratory atrium. It was open all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, its internal chronology spinning smoothly against the metronome of baseline reality. Students streamed in not only to study physics and cosmology, but to live inside their theories brought to life. Here, you could taste algebra, a crystallizing lattice of sugar, smell the decay of baryons like ozone, see topology curl into Mobius gardens. The pocket universe was education incarnate. But word spread. Soon the academics were outnumbered by visitors. Merchants arrived with gravitation-anchored stalls. Chefs from 500 cultures discovered that spices diffuse differently when time ran sideways. Storytellers found that inside the pocket, a 10-minute anecdote could be stretched into a week-long epic performance without anyone aging a second outside. It became a crossroad of civilizations. Beings of carbon, silicon, plasma, and dream stuff all converged. They traded not just good vibes, but they traded themselves. Memory crystals swapped like playing cards. Neural implant cuisine, where you didn't eat food, you ate experience. Entire friendships blossomed in the span of an hour, sustained by physics that bent politely to accommodate. It was paradise. Then came the ledgers. The Academy, never trained in economics, decided that managing the pocket was both school and recreation zone required monetary harmonization. Fees were instituted, adjustable by phase-locked credit algorithms. Maintenance costs skyrocketed because the manifold demanded constant infusions of exotic matter. Negative energy plasma purchased from the black hole farms at ruinous rates. At first, the university absorbed the expense because it was an infinite in spirit. But slowly, the administrators realized infinity was not free. They reduced the open hours. Not all at once. First, they closed every 7th day, claiming dimensional stress, then holidays, then entire nights, until at last a sign appeared above a shimmering event gate. Pocket Universe, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Inside, regulars noticed the change immediately. The Mobius gardens wilted. The baryon ozone aroma soured. Spices cooked unevenly as temporal viscosity thickened. Whole streets of transcultural stalls winked out, and when their supporting math could no longer be subsidized. A chief from Rigel swept his pan-dimensionally stew pot collapsed into inner dust. A child from Deneb found her story balloon. Once floating with vibrant colors and vibrant epics, it deflated into silence. Worse, the borders began to shrink. The lattice of photonic scaffolds flickered at the edges. Each shuddering pulse consumed a few more meters of the cosmos. At first, it was decorative plazas, then market rows, and then the classrooms themselves. The technobabble explanations multiplied. Oh, it was the Higgs-Tachyon balance sheet was no longer reconciling. The Casimir account has been overdrawn. Future entropies are collapsing in value. Whatever the reason, the pocket universe was dying. Greed had gnawed at it. Incompetence had starved it. The grand experiment in the shared wonder that had been throttled down to business hours, and even those hours were trembling. Visitors still came, 9 sharp, When the gateway reignited, a line always formed. Humans clutching steaming cups of quantum brew, aliens humming in fractal anticipation. Children carrying empty memory crystals to be filled. They rushed inside, savoring every compressed minute. At 5, the dimensional sirens wailed. People scrambled out, some clutching half-finished meals, some mid-story, some mid-kiss. The gate sealed with a weary shimmer. And the fate of the pocket universe remains uncertain. Perhaps the benefactor will arrive with a bottomless negative energy endowments. Perhaps the consortium of dream architects will find a way to reverse the shrinkage, to let infinity breathe again. Or perhaps it will dwindle, hour by hour, plaza by plaza, world by world, until the last spark flickers and collapses into quantum silence. The pocket universe was built to teach us, and perhaps this final lesson is the hardest of all, that even infinity can be bankrupt.